Audley, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Back in the Repton Amateur Club where your boxing story started. Is it going to have a happy ending on the 13th?
Yeah, I definitely believe it's going to have a happy ending. I've had a long career, ups and downs, but you know, all great, as Mayor Angelou said, all great achievement takes time. And I've stuck to the course and shown true British spirit by never giving up. And I'm now at my moment of destiny, and I can't wait for the 30th.
Great stuff. And how's the camp gone?
I've had a great camp, the best camp I've had as a professional, and I've left no stone unturned for victory. From my sparring partners to my nutritionists to just the key players I've had in camp, and just myself. I've pushed myself every day, worked hard, and you know, all great achievement. You have to work hard, and I've worked hard, and I know I'm going to get the reward in the front.
And has it been easy to focus? Because in all probability it could be a last chance for you to kind of achieve your destiny.
Well, you know, I'm at the door. It's my first shot at the world title. A lot of people did think I can even get here. And the fact that I'm here and the fact that it's David Haye is a bonus. You know, I believe David Haye is the weaker of the three champions. The two Klitschko brothers, David Haye. David Haye is the weaker of the two champions. He's obviously somebody I've got a long history with. And so, yeah, I mean, it's not about last chances. This is the door I'm going to walk through. You know, this is the door that people said I wouldn't be at. And I've never given up. You know, stay true to myself, stay true to the game, and I'm well experienced. I'm ready for this night. You know, I've had big nights before, you know, from the Olympics to my pro debut to fighting in America on the Mickey Ward Gatti. I've had big nights, and I'm not fazed by big nights. And actually, the more adversity I have, the more I come into my own. I'm one of them guys. I work well under that kind of pressure. And I'm really looking forward to it. You know, David Haye's going to be a tough challenge, but he's ultimately going to be a challenge that I overcome.
Now, you're an Arsenal fan, David's a Millwall fan. Is this fight going to mirror your two teams? You're going to be skillful and technical, and he's going to come at you with raw aggression. Is that what we're expecting?
Well, you know, that's not a bad analogy, because I've always said boxing is a sweet science. I've always said it's brain over brawn. David thinks I'm too intelligent for the ring. I've got a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. And he's exactly right. I'm going to show what the sweet science is about. You know, that square ring and the trainers that I've had from Thel Torrance to Buddy McGirt to Shadid Saluki, they're fundamentalists. They teach the real science of boxing. And there ain't many teachers out there left. And so David Haye is, you know, who are you? Come on, let's have a fight. That's David Haye. But I'm going to say that's not enough. That's not going to be enough against me. Most of the fighters out there, it's going to be enough. But against me, you're going to have something else. And he can't just rely on his speed and his power. And ultimately, David Haye's going to have to go. It's going to be the toughest fight of David Haye's life. And ultimately, I'm going to prevail and take his belt. It's going to be a great British matchup because there's a lot of needle in it. You know, I've got a lot of actually compassion, and like, there's no hate from on my side for David Haye. I actually feel sorry for him, and I'm actually disappointed in his behaviour. And I'm going to teach him a lesson on the 13th.
Yes, because of course you were his mentor all those years ago, but as well as your skill and technical ability, you're going to need a bit of that fighting heart like young Jack Wilshire's showing for Arsenal. Have you been impressed with him?
Yeah, definitely. I've been impressed with him and his ability of coming on and giving it the all. But more so, if you look at my career, this is my last fight. They said he had no heart, and I fought Michael Sprott with one hand. So I've got that tick now. They know I've got heart and determination. I fought the guy with one hand. And, you know, I'm so cool, calm and collected. There's no nerves on me. I'm not stressed because I know I've paid the price. It's my moment of destiny and I'm going to rise to the occasion, like I've done before in my career.
How come you ended up being a gooner anyway? What's the story?
Well, the real story is that, you know, when I was young, I used to play football, and you know, football was my main sport, and I had trials with, was almost going to have trials with Watford, all the way through. My brother's been an Arsenal supporter. Terry, he was a semi-pro. He played semi-pro. He's always been an Arsenal fan, and I kind of was just following the Premier League. Kind of, you know, followed Arsenal through him. I loved Ian Wright, and when I won the Olympics, you know, my brother said, "That's it. You have to claim a team, and you have to claim Arsenal." You know, so it's kind of like my brother left me no choice. And so once David D knew that I claimed Arsenal, you know, I was invited to director's box, and the rest is history. That was it.
And you've been training out in California, but have you still been able to keep tabs on Arsenal's season?
Yeah, Arsenal's went for a little dip, but they're starting to warm up. They're always going to be there or thereabouts. And you know, I expect Arsenal could come through this year.
Yeah.
I expect they're going to definitely get some silverware this year.
Yeah. So if you win this title on the 13th...
No ifs, we don't do ifs. When I win
When
the
you're
title.
going to win the title on the 13th, are you going to ask Arsenal if you can take the belt on the pitch?
You know, I'll be in town for a bit. I don't know what their schedule is for the next 2 weeks after my fight. I'll be in around for a couple of weeks. If I don't go on the pitch with the belt, they're definitely going to be hearing from me because I want some silverware from the Arsenal this year.
What position did you play as a kid?
You know what? I was
centre
slim
forward?
and quick. I was a left winger.
Leave off. You can't have a 6'6" left
What are
winger.
you talking about? Do you remember John Fashanu in the middle? I was on the left wing, quick.
Yeah?
And I had feet like Beckham. I could put a ball right on your head.
Wow.
Yeah, I was quick and slim, fast.
And then you were good enough and quick enough to get on the end of it as well?
Yeah. I was a good player. I shattered my ankle. You see this? I shattered my ankle at 16.
Oh, Christ.
Guy studied my ankle, and at 16 I was out for the whole season, and I discovered women, girls, smoking, and I just kind of lost the track.
Yeah.
You know, because that was probably I had trials with Watford, and that was my chance, you know, and I missed it because of that injury. But I was never going to be a David Beckham, you know. I was John Fashanu, and I had worse feet than John Fashanu. If you remember John Fashanu, sometimes would get, you know, so I was never going to, I could have done, you know, non-league maybe, maybe 4th division. Yeah. But I always knew I was going to be a famous sportsman. I was a good cricketer as well, but boxing was the one where I was able to get to the top. Yeah. So everything happens for a reason. There's no accidents in life. Everything happens for a reason. And boxing was my God-given talent, and I found it. Yeah. I was always somebody who was going to get there when I get there. And it's taken me longer, but I've never given up on that goal. And ultimately, I'm at that position now where I get a chance to realise my dream. That many people said I wouldn't even be here fighting for it. He's never going to fight for a world title. He's delusional. He's never going to come back. How is he going to go from the prize fighter to the European? How's he going to go from the European to the world? I've shown what belief can do. I've shown what adversity, how to overcome adversity. I'm a working class hero. I come from a broken home, left school with no qualification. My life's already a success. You know, this is just the icing on the cake for me and my life. Yeah.
And just finally, I don't mind going down the bookies and having a bet. Right. Where should I be putting my money? What round? How's it going to unfold?
Well, if you put your money on David Haye, you're going to be losing your money. That's what I can guarantee you. So you need to put your money on me. I'm not going to give you a round, but whatever round David Haye falls, or even if he goes a distance, he's going to be losing his belt, and you're going to be cashing in that bookie's little chip on me. Have a drink, have a pint of lager, packet of crisps on Audley Harrison. No problem. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. No doubt in my mind.
Audley, it's been a pleasure. All the very best.
Thank you.